Hi there, good afternoon. I am Dr. Joanna Weaver, and I'm one of the co-directors of Project Impact, as well as being the content coordinator for AYAILA. I just want to take a minute of your time to explain to you what Project Impact is and why you want to get involved in such an awesome project. Impact stands for Improving Motivation, Pedagogy Assessment, and Collaboration for Teachers. I'm going to just give you a little bit of an overview of what it's all about, and I want to invite you, all of you, to get involved. This is an excellent opportunity for you to get involved in Project Impact. And you're probably wondering, well, what the heck is it? Give me some information. Well, we got this grant a couple years ago from the U.S. Department of Education Teacher Quality Partnership Grant. And it's focused on high needs areas in difficult to staff positions, as well as it focuses on underrepresented populations. So if you happen to have a methods or student teaching placement in one of our partner districts, you're immediately brought in to help us out and to also experience these opportunities with your classroom mentor teachers. So you can get them all excited about it too and be able to build your resume and the possibility of getting interviews and connecting with administrators in some community schools around us. At this point, you might be asking, well, what are those district needs or those high needs areas or difficult to staff areas? And that's an excellent question, because those areas would include special ed, math and science at the high school level, as well as family consumer sciences. So if you are in any of those majors, you definitely want to say yes to this opportunity. The next question you might ask, well, you said something about partnerships. Who are our partners? Well, our partners just happen to be Toledo School for the Arts, Springfield, Toledo Public Schools, and Perrysburg. So if you're in any of those districts, be sure to say yes to the invitation. The districts have identified needs that they have, as well as we've partnered with them and collaborated and talked about some of the needs we have that we want to provide our students. But the ones we're going to talk about just really super quick are the ones that the districts are wanting our teacher candidates to have before they graduate, just to be more well-informed as you move into their districts having full-time jobs. So you might be saying, well, what exactly are we talking about? We're talking about social emotional learning, culturally responsive pedagogy, positive behavior interventions and supports, universal design for learning, supports for inclusion, best practices in literacy, math, and science education, and accommodations for struggling readers. These are all going to be interspersed from freshman to senior year. So the more you're involved, the more you'll build your resume, the more you will be prepared before graduating from Bowling Green State University.
Hi, Linda. Thanks so much for coming in today. How are you doing?
This feels really unfair to me. I feel like Steve wants me to be like all nice and smiley because I'm a woman. This feels unfair to me because of my gender.
It's now possible to deliver intelligent training in soft skills at scale.
At Immersion, we have a very unique approach to delivering these simulations. We combine the best parts of artificial intelligence, and we kind of overcome the limitations that AI has by leveraging human reasoning. We're probably one of the only companies that's merging human performance with artificially intelligent-driven avatars.
In addition to all the professional development that you'll receive that were identified from the different districts that I just talked about on the last slide, you'll also have the opportunity, several more opportunities, to use Immersion, our virtual simulation lab, working with the avatars, practicing those difficult, controversial conversations and how to go about them, to practice interviewing, to practice working with struggling readers, to practice different classroom management strategies. You'll be able to make those appointments and work with the avatars and practice different instructional strategies that will make you a stronger teacher, and understand the responses from the avatars. If you haven't had this, you definitely want to try it. And we're going to be having student groups, and we're going to meet on Saturdays and throughout the different weeks depending on the professional development. And we want to encourage you to get involved, because these professional development, like I said before, will extend your learning here at Bowling Green State University.